I'd like to welcome the victorious Texas Longhorns to the dais, joined by interim head coach Rodney Terry, Timmy Allen, Dylan DeSue, and Jabari Rice. Coach, school's first trip to the Sweet 16 since 2008. Congratulations.
Yes, sir. Again, I'd like to congratulate Penn State on a great year. Michael's done a great job with the program there, man. And watching them on tape, I don't even know if I slept one night. Worrying about having to defend these guys. They were that good. Their team was, I thought, an elite level passing team, elite level shooting team, with a really good player in Pickett. But I give my guys a lot of credit, man. These guys in a one-day prep, sat down and really followed the game plan offensively and defensively tonight. We put it on our defense. We know some nights, we're not going to shoot as well as we want to shoot, but our defense travels. It's traveled for us over the last, give or take, 8-9 ball games of the season. And I thought our guys, again, came in and competed at a very high level. But I'm so proud of these guys and what they did tonight and how they worked the game for 40 minutes.
Questions on the right side on the aisle, please. And then we'll go across the way.
Jeff Howell, Horns 24/7. Rodney, they went up by 3. They had that 10-0 run. What'd you tell your guys, or what was said in the huddle to get you guys on that 10-0 run to answer that?
Well, Jeff, we got in the huddle, and I just said, hey, guys, you know what? We've been here before. There's nothing we hadn't faced this year. We played in the toughest league in the country. Let's go out right now. We got to put it on our defense right now. We've done it all year long. We've got to get a stop, score, and put some stops together here and try to finish this game out. And I thought our guys went out and did that at a very high level.
Going to stay on the right side, Coach.
Zach Dimmitt, Longhorns country. Dylan, from last year, trying to find your footing after the injury. This year, there's times where you only score like 1 point in wins, but only 1 point a game, and then now, you're dominating on the biggest stage of your career. Just explain what that means to you, and moving forward.
It means a lot. Everyone has dreams of showing up in March Madness, but I couldn't do it without my teammates. They were finding me, hitting me. A lot of my shots, I took one dribble on, so that means my teammates had to find me first. So credit to them and credit to the coaching staff for putting me in positions to score tonight.
Karen, we're going to go over here on the aisle.
Thomas Jones, Austin American Statesman. Hey, Coach, kind of piggybacking on what Jeff said, did you specifically say when you're trailing, we're going to go to Dylan? And Dylan, did you say, hey, run something for me in that timeout?
No, Thomas, this whole game and our game plan offensively was really to really own the paint. It was a paint game for us on the offensive end of the floor. We didn't want to settle. We knew this was a really good offensive team. We had to try to make them work on defense, and we wanted to attack the paint all night long. Play inside out. When they came with the doubles, we wanted great spacing to where we could pass out the guys that were shot ready. And when there were opportunities to score in the paint, score the basketball, we knew we had a size advantage in there. We knew we had a guy that could score the ball that's playing at a very high level inside as well. So, whether they were in man or zone, our game plan was to really, really try to get the ball in the paint and score in the paint.
Going to stay on the same side.
Yeah, Nick Moyle, San Antonio Express News. Timmy, y'all came back from 18, 14, 12 during the regular season. You guys have been in dire straits before and haven't buckled. Why do you think this team doesn't show the nerves in these situations?
I think it starts with the habits we build daily. The league we play in, the best league in the country. We've been battle tested time and time again. This was nothing new. When we got down there, there was no shake, no bend. We just went back to what we do, what we prepped for. We knew it wasn't going to be easy. We talked about how there was going to be a time today where we have to go through adversity and how we have to get over that hump, and we did that. A ton of guys stepped up. Complete total group effort. Obviously, Dylan had a special night, another special night, I should probably say, but. On the defensive end, guys came in off the bench with great energy and just impacted, rebounding the ball. Complete team effort, one goal and winning, and we're just glad we got that done.
Going to go to Travis on the right, and then we'll come back over here, then we'll take a Zoom call.
Travis Hines, Des Moines Register. Dylan, I know you were having lots of family in the building tonight. What did it mean for you to have the night you did on the stage like this with them in the building?
It means a lot. my Iowa family doesn't really get to see me play too often. So being able to play in front of my grandma, my cousins, my uncle, it's great. That's all I can say.
Kirk Bowles from the Austin American-Statesman. Timmy, I don't know how much y'all been watching other games, but you have 2 number ones already out of the tournament. Do you guys talk about that? And even though you're playing a 10 seed, as well as you play and get it done, do y'all talk about not having any complacency and having a sense of urgency?
We're conscious of what's happening around the tournament. Obviously, we're a bunch of ball players who are invested in the game and the tournament. I think we just try to learn from what's happening around us and try to be better because of that. We're not too embedded in a lot of it. We're really focusing on us in our next second game practice. But, yeah, we pay attention. We try to learn from what's happening around the tournament and try to do the opposite of that and try to come out with wins like we did today. So, yeah, we pay a little mind to it. But, really, we're focused on us, our game plan, and what we're going to do and how we're going to prepare.
We're going to take a Zoom call, then we're going to go to this gentleman in the front row here, and then we'll get you on the side. Go ahead.
We have a question from Dan Tortora. Dan, when you're ready.
To the student athletes, just why you love playing for Coach Terry. It's been very emotional, and you guys have shown a lot of love for him at the end of games, not just in this tournament, but overall. So why you love playing for him, and Coach, just what it's like to coach this group this season.
Start with Coach first, and we'll go Timmy all the way down to Serge.
God's great. He's great, and I'm so blessed to work with this group of guys every day. Some of these guys I've been working with since we've been here in terms of putting this team together, and I'm just so proud, and they're just a lot of fun to be around every day. We get our work in, we have fun, and we've had an incredible journey winning really big. I mean, this team tonight, I think this is the 3rd most wins in school history. We're back in the Sweet 16. This is why these guys came back. 7 guys came back from last year's team, and they came back because they wanted more of this madness here, and they wanted to continue to try to have an incredible year.
Timmy?
As far as RT goes, I think he embodies what we are and what we try to be every day. Tough. Somebody who's been there before, somebody who never shakes at adversity, somebody who wakes up and tries to attack the day to be great. And I think when I got somebody like that in my corner, I'll do anything for him. And I'm just blessed, man. And like you said, God is great. God don't make mistakes. Everything happened for a reason, and I'm blessed that he's here. And I'm on this team with my dog, man.
Dylan?
The question was why we love RT, right?
Yes.
I mean, what's there not to love about RT? He's always he's more than half the time in a good mood, unless we're doing something wrong. But he always starts the morning off in a great mood. Tells us every morning it's a great day to be alive, and just that appreciation that he has, just to be able to wake up in the morning and not have to come to work, but get to come to work with us. I mean, you can't beat that. He's always positive, and it rubs off on the team. And just the way he encourages us day in and day out, how could you not love RT?
Jabari?
They said everything. Honestly, he's just a great leader. Like he's like the definition of a leader. Everybody wants to be a leader on our team, and I think that he's paving the way for that. Like like Timmy said, like we reflect him, like we're a reflection of our coach. And so as much winning as we've been doing, like the preparation is all RT and the coaching staff. Like he gets his coaching staff ready just as much as he gets us ready. And it's just like he controls everything, and everything just flows. And he's just the guy to be around. You always want to be around him. He's never in a bad mood, like Dylan said, unless we're messing up. But we'll take accountability for that. But everything else, he's just a great dude to be around. I love RT. I wouldn't want to play for anybody else right now. Like RT is the man, and I thank him every day. I thank God, but I thank him mostly just for putting me in this position, putting us in this position to be successful.
Go to the gentleman in the front row.
Dave Jones from Penn Live. Rodney, you've been around a while. I'm sure you've been around some teams where they're up 11. They kind of think they're in control, and this team looked like they were in control, and then they weren't. What do you do, or do you do anything in specific to flip a switch back on, or do you just not have to with these guys?
Well, this has been a very resilient group all year long. We played from deficits. We played with leads. We've had teams make runs on us. Basketball is a game of runs, and we always talk about how you stop a run. You got to put it on your defense. You got to sit down and get some stops, and then you got to come down and really execute on offense. I think this team's done this at a very high level since January 1st. I mean, we got into conference play, and we were in all kind of games and never had one night off in terms of having to be ready to play a big time game. And I think through all those experiences, there's a calmness, there's a poise about this team to where they have a will to not lose. They'll find a way, and it's a very, very connected group. They help one another, they play for each other, and they've been incredibly unselfish all year long. And I'm just so proud of this group from start to finish of this year and everything that they've endured and what they've had to go through. These guys, they've been amazing.
Got time for 3 more questions. We're going to go on the aisle, cross the way, and finish with a Zoom question.
Yeah, Jeff Howell, Horns 24/7. Got 2. Jabari, what's it been like the last 2 games? The sense of urgency to defend 2 of the best 3-point shooting teams in the country and holding them below their season averages. And then RT, just how unique is this group with their ability to buy into being a defensive-minded team and lock in on that end of the floor?
I think it's just, I don't know how many times, it sounds repetitive, but it's just preparation. Like, every single time we're in practice, like, we're locked in. Walkthroughs, we're locked in. Like, it's just really, we know a time and place when to play and when not to. And I think it's a sense of urgency and seriousness when it comes to, like, playing these type of games. And obviously every team has a sense of urgency and seriousness because it's do or die. But I think with us, since the beginning of the season, we had a goal. And we set out to complete that goal. And I think when we get down and when we play teams like that go on runs, I think it's just a testament to who we are as like a culture and how together we are. And I think the team going on runs is just a part of the game, and us sticking together, just like I said, is a testimony to like who we are, and just preparation every day.
Go right here in the aisle and finish with the Zoom. I'm sorry. I apologize.
I think spot on with Jabari. I think this group here really, Jeff, we led the Big 12 for a better part of the regular season. And our guys were locked in defensively with the defensive mindset and really kind of willed us through the regular season. We didn't finish the way we kind of wanted to. We did with the big win at home against Kansas and really had a great defensive day that day, carried that into postseason play in the Big 12 tournament in terms of really locking in on the details of what guys have to do. We had a quick turnaround on a really, really good Penn State offensive team. I mean, this team was a really good team. And we knew we were going to play this thing all the way to the end because they had elite-level shooters on the floor. But these guys locked in. They're a unique team, too, as well, because they have a guy that they can play through, and they can get all kind of mismatches. And we played through a little bit of that this year with Kansas State with Keontae Johnson. But, man, they were a different team to guard because they were a really good offensive team. Again, I give my guys a lot of credit for locking into the detail, the game plan, what we were trying to do. It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy by any stretch. And again, we knew at some point they were going to make a few shots. We had to have a stone face and keep working the game. These guys were stone-faced, worked the game, found a way to win the game.
Okay. Thomas Jones, Austin American Statesman. Hey, Timmy, or any of you fellas, feel free to answer. If you were to bump into CDC in the hallway after the game, and what would you say to him about RT's interim status?
I don't even think we got to say anything, honestly. He's in the locker room with us. I mean, all we got to do is raise up RT, and he should know, honestly.
Lock in.
It's really not to say,
dog.
I think everything's on these guys. These guys are telling us they've done an incredible job this year. It's not about me. Not about me at all. These guys have done it. They've stayed the course. They've been incredible to work with every day. I love these guys. I love them to death. I love them not only as basketball players, I love them as people. They're incredible guys with incredible characters, and I couldn't ask for a better group to work with every single day. But it's about these guys. It's not about me.
But give RT his credit.
We need RT.
Give RT his credit.
Why not RT?
We're going to finish with a question on Zoom.
We have a question from Christopher Heidel. Christopher, when you're ready.
Hey, this is Chris Heidel from Hermiton Radio in Baltimore. Congratulations on the win. What does it mean for going back to Kansas City? Because you were just there a week ago winning the Big 12 title game. So I guess you guys have a home field advantage.
Directed to the coach or student athletes?
Both.
We talk about this a lot. Everywhere we go, we embrace the hate. Nothing's like Texas, so we will be prepared to, be cheered against in that game, just like we were tonight, and just like we were on Thursday night. So there'll be a lot of probably Big 12 fans there that don't really love us. So we don't expect to have a home court advantage, but that's okay, and we embrace that, and we'll be ready for it.
I think we all we need.
Well, you know what? Again, I think having just been in Kansas City, as a Big 12 member of the Big 12, University of Texas, we try to pull for everybody. We play in the best league in the country. We want all our guys in this NCAA tournament to win games, and hopefully we have 2 Big 12 teams in the national championship game. So hopefully going back to Kansas City, where we experienced a level of success last weekend, hopefully we'll have a lot of Big 12 people pulling for the University of Texas to continue to want to advance in the tournament and go as far as we can go. So we're pulling for everybody. We really wanted Kansas to win here today and advance as well. We want the Big 12 represented in a big way because we feel like we had the best league in the country.
Thank you very much, Coach.
Thank
Congratulations, student athletes. Best of luck in Kansas City.
Thank you. All right, boy. Big time. Big time, boy. Nice, sir.